She's venturing forward. Banda. Make no mistake, the two Bandas in this squad, in fact three, right? Esther Banda, Susan Banda, and Barbara Banda. No relation, but they are obviously Zambians nonetheless. There's confidence from Lushomo, who scored the opener in the first leg and now finds her fellow fullback in Tembo to the Nanji. Or beats her marker. Cross to be appropriate. So she was not quick on the ball and she will give away a goal kick. She does disagree with the referee though with regards to that decision.
The earlier attempt, a good curling aider from Barbara Banda to Kundananji, who spelled a chance of the field of play, and that was courtesy of Lando's marking there. Kundananji should have dealt that or curled it in properly, but Lando was too good to let that one head to the Copper Queens' advantage. But as things stand, they have come back much brighter, much better, and looking to finish off this game as they have been preaching prior to the first leg, dominated from the first leg, and now the second leg, and they are not leaving their opponents to chance.
Oh, but now the opponents have an opportunity, but good defensive play from Tembo to Tundu. Finds Banda, whose first touch was poor. Banda. Looks like Coach Mwape sees no danger in making a change in the defense department, the goalkeeping department.
And we will see a change to be made. That is Catherine Musonda. Perhaps she deserves a win of glory, and to make entrance will be Ngambo Musole, who will be playing in this particular game. So Catherine Musonda, very clinical. She has kept a clean sheet from the first leg to the second, and now Musole is set to finish off from where Musonda has left. And unlike substitution you wouldn't expect, but hey, it has happened. Perhaps Bruce is trying to give game time to those who haven't seen much of the turf in action.
Cross comes in. Samao has been the player that has shown some character, but she has also shown that she needs some compliments in terms of the contribution from the other players. Kabwe wins position. Nachula will transfer the weight of attack, looking for Tembo. But Banda is going to come and clean up and win possession and find Kundananji. Tembo with not the best of crosses that we have come to know her for. She now tracks to get back into possession, but now she's fighting for possession. Angola do a good job and win possession in the midfield to venture forwards. Lando lacked the character and the grit to try and make it happen. Two players down. Free kick to Zambia. Alves found wanting. This is pressure for the visitors. In the first leg, Angola made 5 changes. Is the referee booking her? Well, We'll get the confirmation as we progress. So Makawa, the 28-year-old, goes into the referee's book. According to the referee, that was time wasting. Is she going to flash the card, or she will change her mind? Or she'll be kind enough not to flash the card. Free kick to the show member. Can't understand that action by the player from Angola. The AFCON came into inception in 1991. Confirmation of that booking. Oh, she will try her luck the last, but on that occasion, good goalkeeping from O'Kelia. They're beginning to enjoy some possession, the visitors here, but they're giving it away easily as well. Chitundu will punish. Kundananji will find Banda. Banda will find Kundananji. Kundananji will make a mistake, and a sigh of relief will hit Angola. This is Banda, who scored a goal that now invites a first conversation. Which goal deserves to be the goal for the qualifiers? Banda was looking for Kundananji on that occasion, but the pass was not well executed. Quite a period in the history of women's football in the country. Chitundu to whip in this corner to fight Kundananji. Rising high but not making the appropriate contacts.
A beautiful and well taken corner kick, but a deflected header from Kundananji, solemnly denying her a second this evening. But surely there was a bit of some energy in taking that one up. But the Copa Queens seemingly doing well for themselves tonight.
We're gathering that Angola are about to make another change. So search for some consolation. Tembo will find Chitundu. Two players to deal with. Deals with one. Wins, in fact, gives away a goal kick to the visitors here. Africa must be very worried with the fact that the Copa Queens will once again be at the Nations Cup. This time around, we are gathering with the two stars in the squad. What do you make of this change? Sambo
we do have Paulina Sambo
for Evaristo.
And Evaristo, Teresa Evaristo, coming through. Perhaps this time around they're trying to be cautious in the defense, not trying to lose a lot. They've already lost so much, but the change made is to try and hold on to the ball. They can not give the Copa Queens the leeway to make a dummy of them as they've done in the minutes that the game has been played so far. But we do have another player down, and that was Susan Banda with Simao. That challenge, but perhaps it could be some fatigue lingering. It's not the first time that she's gone down in this game. This should be the 5th that she's trying to seek medical attention. Perhaps it does call for a reminder to Coach Sosa Garcia that she is among those needing rest.
Well, Zambia about to make a change. It's going to be Misozi Zulu to come in. She also came in the latter part of the first leg encounter. She is about to make her way here, and her contribution in this one-way traffic encounter. You're joining us and wondering why I'm saying that? Look at the score sheet. Tells the full story, to be honest. Dola has turned up at the Levi Mwanawasa Stadium to cheer the Copper Queens. Tutumbi unable to find that one. It to be a throw in to Angola, and the change comes in now. So Zulu will come in for Everin Katongo. What do you make of this change?
A midfielder for another is obviously the best option, or the best way to go. These changes that Bruce Mwape has made line for line, it's not the first time that he's substituting the midfielder for a midfielder. We saw the same case when Racho Nachula left, and we also saw the same case when Irene Lungu was given leeway as well. So it is changes that have been made from a place of informativeness. He is looking to maintain the same momentum, but with a different sphere of legs and energy.
Benanji unable to beat her mark on that occasion, but does a very, very good job in securing this throw-in for the home side to invite Tembo, who will whip in, or attempt to whip in across into the penalty area. Tundu wins the ball. Misozi's first touch. The distribution to Tundu, who will lay it down for Zambia to venture forward in the penalty area. Banda decides to recycle that attack. Tembo will look for Banda. Chitundu makes it 4. Dola reacts. Dola appreciates, because one of their own has walked come the stage. She's jumped on it, and being the star she has performed. This is ridiculous. This is insane what the Copper Queens are doing.
From Martha Tembo into the 18-yard, and Abel Chitundu made no mistake to step up right into the top corner, getting past Mukalia, who has been left perplexed more often than she should have been standing. But this has been the plan from the onset, and the Copper Queens lead 4-0, taking their aggregate to 10-0. What a way to book a place, so to say, into the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. They are not leaving anything to chance this side, and they have stepped up again. But this time around, it is Chitundu signing on the score sheet.
Kundananji is in the penalty area. Kundananji finds Banda, who fails to bring that ball under her spell. And Angola survive. Survive with 5th, the mustard. 72nd minute. In the first leg, Angola were down by 5-0. Misozi. Goal scorer Chitundu. She won public acclaim after showcasing at the previous World Cup, where she was extremely creative. Came in handy when Zambia were in need of the creativity in the middle of the park. Hear this place, folks. Hear this place. Cacophonic. Levi Mwana wants a noise. Angola trying to salvage at least a consolation here. The danger is that the more they attack, the more they put themselves under pressure and the more they open up. There comes the first corner for Angola in this two-legged affair here. It had to come in the 73rd minute of the second leg, the first corner for Angola.
Susan Banda with an obstruction on Makua and Hayes. Musole will have to be busy here, but it was coming, wasn't it, Brian? At least they've got something to say they did attain when they visited Zambia, to be precise, the Levi Mwanawasa Stadium.
The only kindness that the Copper Queens have unveiled to their visitors here is allow them to enjoy one corner. So far, at least. Kundananji the ball. Wasn't mindful that there was a player behind her. The experienced Misozi on the ball now. Free kick to the visitors here. Zambia lead Angola by 4-0 here at the Levi Mwanawasa Stadium. Martha Tembo. They'll start this attack. Banda will invite Kundananji Chitundu, will impose authority and invite the skip of the side. This could be the moment for 5. Oh! Esther Banda makes it 5. This is heartless from the Copper Queens. How many times shall they celebrate? How many times?
It's the ease with which Barbara Banda was stepping up to take that particular one. No mistake made. Esther Banda receiving it. Look at how composed she was with that precision, an ounce of knowledge, and Esther Banda stepping up to make it 5 tonight and 11-0 on aggregate. The Copper Queens are here to have the time of their lives and give us the time of our lives. But this time around, it is a shared cake, with everybody scoring, from midfielders to defensive midfielders and defenders alike. The strikers also in this particular party. It has been a good game played, and they have done it in unison.
Well, listen, everyone is scoring now on the pitch. Put Bruce Mwape in this game, he will score as well. Angola about to make a change. Tembo on the ball. Tembo is venturing forward, looking for Chitundu, but the pass was rather heavy from Tembo. The left back who really does tickle your fancy if you're looking for a modern fullback who will venture forward and track back to offer numbers in defense. Maria Mponda comes in for Rosa Jamba. Victoria Fernando will also join the fray. In fact, join the humiliation that Angola have suffered here as Matondo Matuvova, the 21-year-old defender, makes way for Luciano Alberto. The coach of Angola, the male figure, will be very, very disappointed. There he is on the right-hand side of your screen. He knew that it would be a very tough encounter. He never saw his side suffering to this extent. Banda's on the ball. She will showcase, but give away possession and reclaim it. One Banda to the other Banda. This is Zulu to Tembo. Tembo finds Chitundu. His first touch was not the best. Banda will recycle. Banda will give away a throw into the visitors here. Into the last 10 minutes of what has been a one-way traffic encounter. Musole. Zulu. Banda. Vice the skip of the side to Patek. Two Bandas interchanging passes in the midfield. Banda will call for the ball. Banda will receive the ball and showcase. There's Tembo. That is Zulu. To another Zulu. Training session for Ghana. Zulu is not happy with that challenge, but the referee does not appeal and gives the free kick. This is Zulu on the ball now. For Kundananji. It was an infringement again at the expense of the visitors. Condemned to the abyss of despondency. Angola. Banda unleashes. Mokalia denies her a second for the evening. Chitundu. We've seen a cross. There's no one to receive that cross by Chitundu in the penalty area. .48 goals for Banda in 49 games. Throw into the visitors. Kunda Nanji, who signed for the Spanish Giants in August in 2022, last year to be precise, so to speak, if you like. The first professional club was Indeni Roses in 2018, if memory serves, where she scored 21 matches in 18 games. She helped the team win the championship. There she is, Kundananji. Peter Maka is brought down.
Lando and Kundananji, she knew something had to be done. A desperate moment that called for a desperate measure. And landing on the ground was the striker, and she does win the team. Another free kick in a promising area, perhaps. This might turn into something tangible, looking to make it 6. The Copper Queens here not leaving anything to chance. A massacre has already been done, but perhaps they want to bury their opponents tonight.
Banda with this at pace we're gathering, she's about to be rested. Every time the ball goes in the 6 yards area, it's almost tempted to fire. It's going to end up in the back of the net. Barbara Banda, always inspirational to this Copper Queens team.
Lucalia came off to save that particular threat, but Banda knows no rest. She's at it again.
Trying to beat the 2 players she had for company, but she fails to do so, the former boxer. She did start boxing at the age of 14. First, of course, as an amateur, and then after never losing, and other amateurs were refusing to fight her, she turned professional. She competed in 5 professional bouts and won all before opting to focus on football. Banda. This is Kundananji. Kundananji should have simply opted for Chitunde because there was some traffic that was drifting around her. Angola just can't deal with this high-octane Copper Queens. Kundananji to make it 6 for Zambia. Kundananji beats Amaka. Kundananji scores! This team is in love with 6. Kundananji scores her 26th goal in 36 matches. Cut the rug. Goal deserved.
Esther Banda with that cross to Kundananji. A tip turn, dummy, and curled in perfectly to make it 6 and 12-0 on aggregate. With ease, the Spanish Madrid CFF striker to make her 2nd for the night. She knew it was coming, and it was with the easiness that she did understand and orchestrate that particular task. But the Copa Queens have annihilated and orchestrated a massacre against Angola. 6-0 was the score in the first leg. 6-0 it is in the second leg. And Zambia lead on aggregate 12-0.
Time to make the change for coach Mwape. Kundananji will now finish the job as the skipper of the side. Banda will make way to allow Helen Chanda to come and join the action here. 2 goals shy of making history. The Copper Queens survived at the WAFCON without Banda. They surely can survive when they're 6-0 up. The class of the Copper Queens is in kgs. It's too heavy for Angola to bear. Zulu can join teammates on the score sheet, but Kelia does a very fantastic job on that occasion. The fans have turned up, and she will appreciate the numbers that have turned up to accompany the team as it marches on to the Women's Nations Cup.
That's how it happened. Misozi Zulu had barely an effect, but it was the landing of Nukalia that perhaps was sort of an effect to the goalkeeper. She has suffered through the hands of the Copa Queens from the first to the second leg. Taking a bow is something that will come naturally, perhaps. She's dimmed out, and what would you expect? It was war on the Copa Queens. Didn't take it on a look for a joke. They have indeed silenced by all means the Angolan side. But a bit of hope as she stretches out there, and to continue with only 4 minutes left to play before this game comes to an end. 5 minutes of addition time, a minute already played.
They will surely curse the day that they were put in the same space with the Copa Queens when it comes to fighting for a slot at the next edition of the WAFCON. They're having a devil of a time here at the Levi Mwanawasa Stadium. The youthful coach, in fact, that's one of the assistant coaches. Beg a pardon for that mix-up. Five minutes of added time we shall play here.
Martha Tembo and Simao. Simao eventually brought down. A little bit of some holding and jittering there, but Tembo knows that a perfect job started must be finished in a synonymous way.
Angola don't have the numbers to make that attack worthwhile. But the tempo has been yellow carded. The ever busy fullback of the Copper Queens. It's time for the visitors to do some inventory, but you just wonder where they will start from, because they've been very vulnerable every time they are attacked. These two-legged contests and result that has come from these two matches, the worst in the history of women's football in Angola. The worst result the women's team in Angola has recorded in their history, the history of their football. This is Banda. This is Kundananji. This is Zulu. Whips in a cross. Chitundu was arriving at the far post, but unable to make the right contact.
Misoza Zulu's cross. Chitundu the target, but perhaps it was too high for a bare minimum height. And Angola will survive another scare that could have led to a 7-0 scoreline, but perhaps 6 was what was written and sealed by fate, but still it is enough to usher Zambia through to the Morocco Women's Africa Cup of Nations showbiz.
Morocco will host the tournament for the second time. This victory and the one that Zambia acquired last week, enough nourishment for the team's hunger for qualification. The coach doesn't know where to touch. At least he knows where to point. But Garcia didn't go very far in his playing career, only went as far as the under 20 level. Under 20 level of his team, Petro de Luanda, the youth team. That's the team also he beg your pardon, he did coach. Played for Petro de Luanda up to 2009 when he retired as a player to get into coaching. The Nanji win possession. And win a throw in. The referee says enough is enough. Your impression, Chancellor?
What a way to qualify to the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. The Copper Queens have done it in a resounding way with a 6-0 scoreline in the second leg, taking their